Hello, it's Sarah here at Asbury Church. It is Thursday, April 23rd. Can you believe we are most of the way through April? That doesn't seem possible. But it is Thursday, so you know what that means. It is the time for the next episode of What in the World Has the Asbury Staff Been Up to? So we are going to spend some time talking to Pastor Susan today, and we'll stop in and talk to Pastor Rick. The rest of us have been just kind of doing our things and staying busy and praying and trying to do a lot of planning for what's coming up, not only in the next couple weeks, but in the next couple months here at Asbury. So it's been a busy time. We are super excited to be here with you guys and to share a little bit more. And without further ado, let's get to Susan. We'll talk to you soon. Happy Thursday, Asbury Church. It's Thursday, and that means it is time for What in the World is this Asbury staff doing? So today we're going to sit down with Pastor Susan and kind of talk about what her job is entailing with congregational care and how we all are doing, because you're kind of keeping a tab on everybody, aren't you?
We are. It takes an army to do that. Pastor Rick, I know, is making a lot of phone calls this week. Mary Jo makes a lot of phone calls. We have a couple of you out there who are really the pulse of your Sunday school classes. For folks who don't have them on Zoom, you're making phone calls as well. And we really appreciate it, because then you're getting back to us, letting us know what's going on with folks. And it helps. It helps so much. And then we know what to be praying for, because as Rick says, most times when he sees you on the other side of this screen, that please keep praying for us because we're praying for you. And we do sense your prayers with us. It is such an encouragement to the entire staff. But we want to be able to pray specifically for you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call us directly, or get a hold of your little prayer chains that you all have going on, and they're getting back to us that way as well. So it's a lot of fun to see how everybody's sticking together at this time.
Well, and I think the prayer part of it is I think you're right. I think we all feel being prayed for and being taken care of. And that's, I think, such a neat aspect of this quarantine time, that we can't get together face to face, but the prayer part can be huge.
Huge difference.
Yeah.
Yes. We feel them. It encourages our hearts. It lifts us up when we're feeling like we're about to hit the wall. Happens every now and again.
Just a few times.
Yes. So we are. This has been such a transition that it's keeping us running. So another thing we want to encourage you all on the other side of that screen to do is be praying about maybe what your gifts and strengths are. We are going to need laity leadership. When this all comes back together, we're going to have some ministries now that have come into place, and we're also going to be getting back to some of the ministries we were doing. And so please start asking God now, what can we be doing all together, so that we can help each other out and keep a lot of these things going, and keep in contact with our new Asbury friends through our existing Asbury Church family. So
yeah, it really does take an army, doesn't it? And you were keeping up with a smaller shut-in list, and now you're keeping in with, since we're all considered shut-ins, you're keeping up with a much larger shut-in list. What are the things that you see that we're doing currently that that we started during this time of shutdown that you can see carrying over into when we are kind of back together?
So one of the things that I'm hearing back from our actual shut-ins who are receiving snail mail, we've gone from a list of approximately 24 who were receiving monthly newsletters to a list of about 76 that are receiving weekly notes and newsletters. Some of you who are members have volunteered to take some of those names. A lot of the staff has also volunteered to take that. And I would love to see that keep up monthly, probably again, but they like to hear from someone else besides just me. They like to know they're being thought of. And so that's something that has started, that I hear back from so many of them. They're feeling so special, so appreciated, so thought of at this time. And so if you are note writers, thank you so much for doing that. If you are interested in doing that, we do still have a few names on the list that I would be happy to hand off. They feel so much more connected this way. And for so many of those folks, we would put them in our our worship guide every week. And they would rotate through the worship guide. And so they would hear from extra Asbury people maybe once every 3 months. This has really upped it for them, and their isolation has become something where they actually really cherish receiving those notes each week. And it has really lifted their spirits, made them feel held up by us and by God and connected to us. So I can't say enough about how those notes have made such a difference. So some of our shut-ins who could never get here are actually feeling much more inspired than they were before all of this.
Wow, that's wonderful. Well, and I think it's been neat it started a dialogue that the people that I'm writing with, I get an email from them and I get a phone call, and I can know what's going on in their life, and you know, whether it's fixing an iPad they can't figure out or their DVD isn't working. You know, I mean, I've been able to help that and make that connection even stronger during this time. So it's kind of been a fun.
It is.
It's
really good. And then, of course, the technology, because we have some of our folks who are a little more technophobic. And it's been fun to get on the phone with them and see, or hear, not see, but hear their excitement when they figure out Zoom and how to get together with folks. And so we have been more than happy to help facilitate that with you, because we know it's been a huge bonus for all of us too. So.
Yeah. Well, we really appreciate all you're doing, and we know your workload is. Are people telling you, are you bored during this time? And
no, we're so.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. We're not bored at all here at Asbury.
We are hopping, which is a great place to be.
It is. We're thankful that we were still considered essential, that we can get in here and do what we're doing, and we're doing it not only for you, but because God is really being glorified in amazing ways. So we hope you see that in us. We hope you'll share your stories and your testimonies with us, because I think when we get back together, it would be great to share those testimonies and really glorify what God is doing at this time. I think there's too little good news out there, and we want to spread that good news.
Well, and I think it's fun to see, even in the middle of a pandemic, that God is working. Amazing. It's really awesome.
Amen. I agree.
Well, I think we will cut it there. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for all you do, and we're glad you're back and healthy.
Yes, I am excited to be back. So it's great to see everybody. So thanks so much, Sarah.
No problem. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Hi, Pastor Rick. How are you today?
Hey, Sarah. I'm doing just fine, and I think you're busy.
I am a little bit busy.
Yeah, you're running all over.
I kind of am.
Yep.
Multitude of things. Painting, videoing, emailing, Facebooking, interviews. I know.
Someday you'll get back to marketing here. Shortly.
Maybe. Do I get the day off tomorrow?
Yeah. How about Saturday and not even Sunday?
Oh, generosity all
around. I know it. Don't worry. There's getting jewels in your crown right now.
There we go. I need that. Definitely.
Yep.
So it's Thursday.
Yep.
We're kind of catching up with the staff and seeing what's going on. What's going on?
Well, how about 2 or 3 things here quickly? I know that people don't want to spend a lot of time on here, but just to let all of you know, it's been a crazy day. We've had people coming just outside ringing the bell for masks. We've been giving all sorts of masks out today. So those of you who are making them, please continue to do so. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's been a great ministry. So thank you to all who are helping us with that. Secondly, we do have a concern for our missionaries, and we want you to be aware of that because of the corona, some of them that are just not able to return back to the States, like Cindy, for example, they're under almost martial law, some of them. And so there's just, rather than just lift up one missionary, there's needs, especially for those who are out of the country. If you, and I know it's a difficult time, but if you have it in your heart to be willing to give towards missions, now if you wanted to specify, feel free, but if not, we'll divvy it up. But we'd like to be able to help our missionaries during this time. You've all been so faithful lately here at the church, and it's just an opportunity for us to give and help them along the way. So if you do that, just mark that. You can do that online and just designate it for missions, and we'll make sure we take care of that. It might be specific special missions offering or something. So appreciate that. And then in light of the survey, and we're still working on those things, but one of the things that was somewhat in the works and now has been confirmed a little bit out of the survey has been a class with the emphasis on hope. That was our number one thing out of the survey. And so Sarah, you and Wendy are going to lead a class beginning May the 5th, Tuesday, I believe at 7 o'clock.
Yep.
It's going to be Zoom online. It's only 4 weeks long. It's more like an introductory, more of a 101 class with regards to hope, but it's really just to get you thinking about it and where do you find your hope and so forth. So Wendy and Sarah are going to lead that. We need you to register though. It's free. Do it on the website or on the church app. You'll find where to do that under what?
On the website, it's on the front page. Just scroll down a little bit.
Okay.
And then on the app, it's under what's upcoming events.
Upcoming events.
Yep.
So that's something to be looking forward to as well. So those are a few things right now. There's a lot more, but at least we'll stop with that probably.
Tell them about Linda's class real quick.
Oh gosh, yes, absolutely. Because I had that written down. We have a class that Linda Stevens is starting this Sunday, I believe at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, 4 to 5:30.
4 to 5:30 on Revelation. And so encourage you, if any of you are interested in that, please check that out. You can go also on the website and the church app and register for that. No, you have to go to Linda Stevens and get that. So,
but they can, all the information for the classes on both of those places with the women's Bible study too.
Yep.
And Linda's email address is there, so they can just email her straight directly.
Okay, Linda's email address is there. So
Yes.
check that out. And she's the guru with regards to Revelation and prophecy and so forth. And I know many of you have been taking those classes. So if you'd like to do that, that begins this Sunday already. That's also through Zoom, but you'll enjoy it. So that's one more class that's being offered. So we're grateful for that. So right now, I think that's enough.
I think that's enough.
Appreciate all of you. Thanks. See you later.
Well, I hope you got some great information from Pastor Susan and Pastor Rick on what's been happening around the church. If you're interested in writing some notes to some of our shut-ins, don't forget to give us a buzz and let Pastor Susan know that you're interested in that. We're always happy to have a couple extra hands writing notes and keeping in touch with the congregation. Also, don't forget about those classes. So starting this Sunday, the class on Revelation with Linda Stevens is going to be starting. It's both Zoom class, make it nice and easy for you to sit at home and listen to some great teaching. So go to our website, go to the app and find out more information about that. And then ladies, we are excited about this Bible study that Pastor Rick mentioned called The Hope. It is a wonderful, just 4-week quick hit Bible study that we're hoping will really help you understand what Jesus is and who he is to us. So we really encourage you to sign up for that. It is free. Again, go to the website, go to the app, and you'll find the information on that there. Just register and let us know you're going to be coming. Tuesday, May 5th is the first day of that class. Other than that, we've just been finishing up touches around the building. You saw a preview of the prayer room that we were in on Wednesday. We're just working on some of the little details to get that finished up. Connie Watkins and I have been trekking away on the mission wall, and hopefully that'll be finished up by the time you get back. And a couple other minor little projects we have happening around here. So we are busy. We are ready for you guys to come back, but we want you to be safe too. So we'll bide our time and wait for the right time for that to happen. But in the meantime, know we're praying for you, and know we are here. If you need something, just give us a call, drop us an email, send us a message on Facebook, and we're happy to help out. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.